What's up, guys? I'm Rylan Hurlbut, and today I'm going to be going through Pool A of the 2026 World Baseball Classic. We're going to be previewing all 5 teams, and then we'll be just predictions, analyzing the teams. My fingers here, I'm scrolling on my computer. Some of this information, rosters, I don't have it memorized. So we're going to start with a couple of the rules of the tournament. Pitchers cannot throw more than 65 pitches in pool play, 80 during the quarterfinals, and 95 in the semifinals and championship. Pitchers can only exceed those limits if they're finishing an at-bat. So if I'm pitching for Team USA, and I'm at 63 pitches, and there's 2 outs in the 8th inning, say, the batter comes up, I can finish that at-bat. If that's a 20-pitch at-bat and now I'm at 83 pitches, I got the best out of my pitches, I guess. So, as long as you're finishing the at-bat. 64 pitches, you throw a 3-pitch strikeout, you're at 67. Damn it. That's that. You go over the limit, but you're finishing an at-bat, that's fine. A pitcher who throws at least 30 pitches in a game must rest for a day, and those who cross 50 will be shut down for 4 days. So you definitely got to be smart with your pitching here in this tournament. Mercy rule, 10 after 7 and 15 after 5. Will not be used in the semis or the championship, and extra innings will use the ghost runner. They will use the pitch clock for the first time. An ABS system will not be used. All right, so we got Pool A, which is in Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico, at Hiram Bithorn Stadium. We got Puerto Rico, obviously, Canada, Colombia, Cuba, and Panama. It's a very even pool, I should say. Anyone could win it. It's probably going to be Puerto Rico. Right now, they're the favorites at -120. Canada is next at +325. So Puerto Rico, heavy favorites right now. But they don't have Carlos Correa. They don't have Francisco Lindor. They don't have Javi Baez. Lindor and Correa and Jose Barrios could not get the insurance for the tournament that they needed. And Javi Baez is suspended because of his positive marijuana drug test back in 2023. So he will not be available for Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico's lineup is looking Raymond Burgos, Fernando Cruz, Jose De Leon, Edwin Diaz, Seth Lugo are the 2 pitchers I recognize on this roster. Gabriel Rodriguez, I recognize him. Edwin Diaz, last World Baseball Classic in 2023, hurt his hand or something, out for the season because of his celebrating injury. He hurt it by celebrating Puerto Rico's win. Along with them, Martin Maldonado and Christian Vasquez are the catchers. Nolan Arenado switched from Team USA to Team Puerto Rico. Edwin Arroyo, Daniel Hernandez, Emmanuel Rivera, and Luis Vasquez are the infielders. Willie Castro, Carlos Cortez, Matthew Lugo, MJ Melendez, Helio Ramos, and a couple other are the outfielders. Yadier Molina is the manager. Sandy Alomar Jr., a coach. So Juan Gonzalez. So got some very knowledgeable coaches there. So they will be the host. They are the favorites. So they will likely be the champion of Pool A, likely to go 4-0. Canada could beat them. Canada very easily could beat them. But they will not be the favorite. Puerto Rico will be the favorite. So for Team Canada, I said earlier, +325. They're the second best team in this. Though last I saw of the Blue Jays game against them currently, they were down 7-0. Logan Allen, not the Guardians one, really struggled pitching in those first 2 innings. He got pulled in the 2nd inning. So he was really struggling. Logan Allen, he I believe he plays somewhere in like Korea or something. I thought I saw. He's pretty good over there, but he's struggling in that. I was thinking for Canada, if I were their coach, I would have started James Paxton this game and either got Logan Allen in this one or started him against Philly, who they play next in their exhibition. But he kind of flipped it around, I'm assuming. Paxton will start. Definitely trying to see who that last starter role is going to be. So they got Logan Allen, they got James Paxton, Cal Quantrill, James Talion, Matt Wilkinson, Tugboat. He plays for the local minor league team. He might have gotten called up to these guys. Akron Rubber Ducks is one of their fancy hats. Bo Naylor, Guardians. Josh Naylor, the two brothers. You got Otto Lopez, Tyler Black, Adam Hall, Edward Julian, Abraham Toro, Matt Davidson. In the infield, Denzel Clark, Owen Cassidy. Really excited to see what they can do. Cassidy, great Marlins prospect. Denzel Clark, a rookie last year. Some amazing plays out in center field. Owen Cassidy made a great sliding catch today in the first inning. And then you got Tyler O'Neill, Jared Young, and Jacob Robson. Yeah. All right. The rest of Pool A, a lot less likely. You got Panama, Cuba, and Colombia. I'm going to go with Colombia because they have the next best odds at plus 600. Colombia, I don't think they can make it advance, but they could. It is possible. Pitchers, Jose Quintilla, John Romero, Pedro Garcia, just looking at names. Austin Berger, don't recognize most of those. So, pitching staff probably won't be too much of a problem. You got Carlos and Michael Arroyo, Deon Frias, Reynaldo Rodriguez, Gio Urshela. So, Giovanni Urshela, he's pretty good in the MLB. Harold Ramirez in the outfield. So, they don't look as strong as Canada, Puerto Rico are. Puerto Rico, obviously, the host. I've said it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. So, Colombia has a chance. They need to sweep Cuba and Panama and probably beat both to... If they go 4-0, they'll win, obviously. They'll need to go at least 3-1. They'll need to beat at least Canada or Puerto Rico to get in 3-1. Canada would then be possibly 3-1 if they beat Puerto Rico, or 2-2, which would not get them in. Puerto Rico could be 4-0 or 3-1 at that. Next up, Cuba. Cuba plus 750 to win Group A. On their roster, you got Frank Alvarez, Darian Nunez, not a lot of MLB guys. Looks like a lot of minor league guys here. On the pitching staff, Luis Romero, Pedro Santos. Only 3 in MLB hats for the profiles on the World Baseball Classic list. Omar Hernandez looks like a minor league player for the catcher, along with Andres Perez. Yoan Moncada, he was really good. Yidi Cape, Alexi Ramirez, Christian Rodriguez, Malcolm Nunez, infielders, Lionel Moas Jr. So, yeah, don't recognize many of those outfield names. So, Cuba, below Colombia, below Canada, below Puerto Rico. Probably won't do much. Panama plus 1,400. Yeah, they're not going to win. Panama, they had a okay roster, if I remember correctly. Logan Allen, is this I believe this is the Guardians' Logan Allen, if I'm correct. Like the well-known Cleveland Guardians Logan Allen, it is. So this is the Logan Allen who's good, an MLB pitcher. Got Paulo Espino, James Gonzalez. So definitely a better pitching staff than those last two, at least with those two. Miguel Amaya, he was an MLB catcher. He played with the Cubs. Jonathan Ruiz, Jose Calab. Yikes. We got a Mundo Sosa, though. He's pretty good. Philly player. Enrique Bradfield, Jose Ramos, Johnny Santos in the outfield. So Panama, not going to win it. So that is Pool A overview, just some rosters. I kind of like these order the odds. My predictions, Puerto Rico is going to win 4-0. Canada, 3-1. They're going to beat Colombia, Cuba, Panama, lose to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is obviously 4-0. I think Cuba will beat Colombia. I think Cuba will beat Panama. They'll go 2-2. Colombia, they're going to beat Panama, but they're going to lose. I just said to Cuba. Obviously, Canada and Puerto Rico are beating them. And then that leaves Panama at 0-4, leaving Puerto Rico and Canada moving on. Canada will be their first time ever moving on to the quarterfinals in World Baseball Classic. 2023, they went 2-2, were third, and I believe they're in Pool C last time. USA and Mexico were their two losses. Had they been in this group last year, they probably would have made it, or 3 years ago. That was their best World Baseball Classic finish of all time. All right, thank you guys for watching this. This has been Pool A preview predictions. This video brought to you by Pitchers Only Baseball Apparel. So I have tons of their stuff. This is just the first one I grabbed out of my drawer. Nice t-shirt. Paint the corners. Got the K on the corner. And then on the back, paint the corners. Backwards K is the logo. Love their stuff. You can see it, me wearing it in a lot of videos. So use code RylanHurlbutt for 10% off when you order. I'll put a link in the description below, so make sure you check that out. Thank you for watching. Pool B, C, and D will be out probably tomorrow, the day after, and then March 6th for Pool D. Might put C and D together on the same day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.